Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Ponvaira Citadel, and I'm sure most of you would have taken the December 2023 NET exam, and I hope you have all done extremely well and are waiting for the release of the provisional key by NTA. Like after the hard preparation, like you all went for a brief hibernation period, I also went for a break. And so I'm resuming again with this important video on normalization of scores. So I'm sure you all might have done extremely well the exam, and provisional key, the release of the provisional key will be any time out, any moment it is expected. And the provisional key you can access in the official website of NTA by providing your name, register number, or the date of birth. And you can download your response sheet too by checking with the provisional answer key provided by NTA. You can come to know your expected scores. And if you want to challenge any question, that is, if you're not agreeing to the key provided by NTA for any question, you can challenge that particular question by paying rupees 200 per question to NTA. And what NTA will do is, it will form a committee of experts, subject experts, to go through that question and come out with the final key in all probability by January 10th, 2024. So that is the procedure. Before that, in this video, what we are going to discuss about is a process, what is called normalization. And this is a process, normalization is a process done by all big testing agencies like NTA, which are involved in the tests of high stake like NET, NEET, CAT, etc. Because these tests or exams are considered to be of very high importance, national importance. So let us see what it is all about, this normalization process, and why is it done and how is it done in this video. Well, now you all know that NET was conducted from December 6th to 14th in many days, in many shifts, morning, afternoon, evening, for nearly 83 different subjects all over India in various centers, hundreds of centers. And this NET exam was a norm reference test, in contrary to criteria reference test. I have put a separate video on these two types of test. What are the difference between norm reference test and criteria reference test? Anyway, I will repeat it now. We know in criteria reference test, a criteria is fixed. For example, the 40% is the pass mark. So all those securing 40% and above will be declared to have passed that particular exam. But this NET is a norm reference test, and in all norm reference tests, the scores are relative, the marks are relative. That is, your marks are compared with others. So it is a relative score. But before that, the normalization is done. Why? Because we cannot be 100% sure whether all the question papers of all the shifts for all the days are of equal difficulty level, in spite of the fact that NTA takes all necessary steps to maintain the level of difficulty equal for all the shifts. We can definitely expect that papers of some shifts may be of slightly higher difficulty and some may be of lower difficulty level, that is easier than others. It is quite natural. Nobody can set the question papers for all the sessions. Maybe it may vary 16, 18, 20 sets of papers to be. We don't know exactly what the number of question papers. And it is humanly impossible to prepare all the sets of question paper with the same difficulty level. But the fact is that any small, I repeat, even very, very small variation or bias may affect, any small variation in the difficulty level may affect drastically the percentile rank of the candidates, and hence his or selection is affected, which is a very, very costly affair. Then how can we expect a fair deal in scoring? In order to ensure equity or fairness for the students of all sessions, a process called percentile-based normalization is done by NTA before publishing the final results. So far, this is for the why of normalization. So we saw what is normalization and why it should be done. Now let us see the how of normalization. How is it done? So it's a big process. I'm going to explain to you in very simple terms. You need not go into the very much details about it, because each testing organization has got its own way of normalization. They follow different methods, and I'm going to talk about the method which is adapted by National Testing Agency in NET exam. See, for this normalization process, a score called as a percentile, P-E-R-C-E-N-T-I-L-E, percentile score. See, you should not get confused with percentage. Percentage is different. Percentile score is different. So in normalization process, percentile score is used. This score, percentile score, is based on the relative performance of all students in one particular shift. That is, your score is compared to all the other students of that particular shift in which you appeared, because all of you got the same question paper. So you are all compared, and a relative scale percentile score list is prepared. So that is, each student's performance is compared with all the others of the same shift, whoever attended that particular question paper, and they are transformed into a scale ranging from 100 to 0 for each shift. And what is percentile score? It is the percentage of candidates who have scored either equal to or below that particular raw score in the exam. See, whatever score you are getting, that is called the raw score. And these raw scores in your NTA exam, it is out of 300. First paper for 100 and the second paper for 200. So total marks out of is 300. So suppose in your shift, the first mark, the highest mark is 280. Raw score is 280. Somebody got, probably you got. Let us see. Let us say that you have got 280 for 300. So that is the topmost score in your session. Then this 280 becomes the 100 percentile. You got it? So the entire students who appeared in the same shift, their raw scores is converted into percentile. And this percentile, in order to find out the percentile score, a formula is used, which we will see it in the following slide. And hence in all the shifts, the highest, the topmost score, raw score, will become the 100 percentile. Suppose you got, I told you, you got 280 out of 300. That becomes the 100 percentile. That means 100% of students in your session are below you. They are all below 100% students. Nobody has got that 280 scores. So 100%, all the others are below you. You are the topmost. So this is how percentile or rank is calculated, and they use a calculator called percentile calculator because the number of students are in lakhs, and the number of sessions are many, the number of subjects are so many. They are conducted almost, I think, in 83 subjects. So this percentile score for all the candidates used in the preparation of the merit list by NTA. And in fact, the percentile scores are calculated up to 7 decimals. 7 decimals. Now you tell me, what is the purpose of making it to 7 decimal? That is, they say, I told you that 280 is the topmost mark, and you got it, and you become the 100th percentile. They don't just say 100, they put it there, 100.0000000. 7 decimals are there. Now you have to tell me, the viewers have to tell me, why they are making it to 7 decimal. What is the purpose behind it? Please mention it in the comment box. Thus, you should know the difference between percentage and percentile rank. Percentage is obtained by using the formula. You know that. Suppose you got 270 out of 300 into 100. So this will give you percentage. So how much is it? 270 divided by 3 is 9. So this is 90%. So this is 90 percentage. Suppose you got 270 out of 300, and 270, that 270 is called raw scores. The score you obtained immediately after evaluation of paper, the score you got is called raw score. 270 is your raw score, and out of 300, so you are calculating the percentage, 90 percentage. And suppose in your session, the 270 is the highest mark. So nobody has got above 270, no one. So all are below you. So that means your percentile rank is 100. What is the topmost mark becomes the 100 percentile. 100 percentile. So percentile is written as, you write, this is percentage and this is percentile. TILE. Okay. And for each section, the topmost mark will become the 100 percentile. And how is it obtained? By the formula, percentile is equal to number of students who secured equal or less than that particular raw score. So in this case, 270, that you are the only person 270. Nobody else has got 270. So who have secured equal to or less than. Suppose that there are 100 people appeared, then you are the topmost, 99 are below you, isn't it? And including the equal to the score, 1, you are the 1. So that means 100. 100 divided by the number of students who appeared for that session, 100, into 100. What will be the 100 divided by 100 into 100 is 100. So this is the percentile rank, 100 percentile. And they are not just giving it 100, but they will give it in 7 decimal. 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is your percentile rank. This is what I am asking you. Why should they give it in 7 decimals? And like that, all the candidates' raw scores are converted into percentile ranks. And this percentile rank is dependent on the number of the students appeared, and it is only how many students have scored below you divided by how many appeared into 100. This is percentile rank. So you should know the difference between percentile rank and percentage, and this question may also be asked in your NET exam. I think in some paper it's a part of the syllabus, so you should know what is the difference between percentile rank and percentage, what is normalization. And so this is the reason sometimes it may so happen that, for example, if you get 180 marks out of 300, not you, somebody, some X has got. So this is again converted into the percentile rank. How is it converted? By how many number of students who have secured 180 and below divided by the number of students appeared. So it varies. It will be in lakhs because so many sessions, and into 100. So in one particular session, this score with raw score 180, the X may not get selected, but in other session, he took the exam in some other session, the same raw score 180, that candidate could get selected. Why? Because probably in his session, this 180 percentile rank would have been higher, and here it might have been in the 20 percentile rank. That is only just 20 people are below him. But here the same raw score of 180 might be in the 50 percentile rank. Why? Because the paper was difficult in this session. So everybody got less mark here. Even the topmost, the 100 percentile would be very less score, probably 230 here instead of 270. It is 230 here. Here it is 270. That means the paper is easy. Everybody is getting higher scores. So this 180 is not selected here. But in this session, the candidate who appeared in this session with the same raw score 180 might get selected because he is within the cutoff percentage 50. The cutoff percentile varies. It depends on the availability of the JRF, the availability of the net. So how many seats are available? Based on that, they will fix the percentile cutoff. So in the first case, this raw score 180 is not getting selected because here the highest score is 270. So he is below the cutoff 50th percentile here. But in this session, this candidate has got secured the raw score 180, but still he got selected because the topmost percentile was 230. Raw score was only 230 higher because of the paper was tough. So why should it be like that? In one session, somebody getting 270 as the highest mark. In some other session, somebody getting 230 as the highest mark, because the paper, the level of difficulty of the paper differs. So in order to equalize that, in order to give the fairness to all the students, the NTA is doing this normalization procedure, which is based on the relative performance. That is the percentile based normalization. This is called percentile based normalization, where they are using the percentile rank and not the percentage. So you should know the difference between the percentage and percentile. Now you see the logic behind this normalization process. I hope you understood. Yes, friends, so you have learned what is normalization of scores and why is it done. And what is the necessity for this percentile score based normalization? You know that it is only to ensure fairness or equity in selecting the candidates belonging to many sessions. I wish you all good luck for your exam result. And if you have not subscribed to my channel Fun Virus Citadel, please do so immediately. And don't forget to click the bell icon immediately to get all my publications. Bye bye.